Welcome to day 3 of the New Orleans trip. Today we're doing a cemetery tour and a ghost tour later tonight, so let's get to that. Oh yeah, I forgot, before we can do any of that, we gotta eat some food first. So we're gonna head to a Vietnamese spot it's called Nine Roses. We're gonna grab some Vietnamese food because we're missing home a little bit.
Some pho.
So we're gonna eat some pho. I felt like
they don't want to serve.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
that was a good lunch. If you're in New Orleans and you're missing or craving Vietnamese food, Nine Roses Cafe. As a Vietnamese, I approve. And I forgot to show you guys what the food looks like. I was too hungry and ended up forgetting to film it. Now that that's out of the way, we're gonna head to the cemetery tour and check out the cemetery. It's starting to rain. We're about to hit our tour. I don't know how much of it I can film, but I'll show you whatever I can. For all my Vietnamese homies.
Everybody else hang out on the sidewalk, out on the road where the crazy drunk drivers mostly are.
Get all look good, baby. On the way here, our tour guide told us a couple of things, like back when they first built this city, it was built by the French to own a part of the Mississippi River, which is a high-flowing river to control trades. When they built the city in the New Orleans, they built it on a swamp, which was a very difficult place to build on because it's a swamp, which caused a lot of deaths. Hence why they built so many cemeteries. Also, early they built it, they would bury people under the ground, but under the ground there was a lot of water, I guess. And then there's that part of the cycle when the body decays, there's a lot of gas that builds up, which allows the body to float up, and then their parts would come back to the city. So to fix that problem, they made graves above the ground.
They closed down the cemeteries.
We made a quick restroom break. This spot is like a little train museum. Let me show you guys. So the tour guide said in the 1800s there'd be up to 100 funerals in a day. So to keep up with the amount of deaths, each body in the tomb would have 1 year and 1 day worth of time in the space. Because out here most of the time it's hot and humid, so in the tomb back there it would decay and break down, make room for the next body. So that's how that worked. We're about to head into the cemetery. We're not allowed to film in there for whatever reason, but I'll try to get whatever footage I can. We just finished the tour. It's very interesting, lots of good to know history facts. I got all the footage I could get in there, but now that we finished the tour, we're gonna go find a spot, rest a little bit, have some snacks, digest the information. I'll see you when we get there. We made it to an Acme oyster bar. There's plenty of oyster bars in New Orleans, but apparently this is the most popular one. You can see the line out here. But you guys don't have to wait at all. With the magic of editing, you guys will be in here like this. Let's eat. Oh shit! That's the first modded car I've seen this whole trip. But after a while sitting in here, this is not the best place in my opinion. The food we had at the market yesterday was so much better. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out. I'd say you get $15, you get more fish here, but at the other place, you get less fish, but a lot more flavor. It's better in every way, I'd say. This place is just all hype. It's not it, chief.
Epic fail. Worst meal yet.
We're all super full, little tired. Gonna head back to the hotel, take a little nap, and then we'll head out to our ghost tour that's gonna happen later. What?
Good job, guys.
What?
Good job for keeping your room clean.
We made it back to the hotel in one piece. I'm gonna take a nap. You guys enjoy this time lapse. Got a nice little nap in. Time to go get this ghost tour. We made it to the tour spot. Just got checked in. Now we're just gonna wait for it to start. I'm gonna throw on my wristband. First stop of the tour is this old pharmacy. Back when the yellow fever was a thing, the doctor here used a lot of slaves as experiments. We're about to go see what's up. This next spot is left of Jackson Square if you're facing towards the statue. It was a former mansion and turned into a restaurant, I guess. The owner wasn't too happy about that. So what the restaurant did was they set him a table every night, which I'll show you guys in a second, to keep the spirits calm, I guess. I'll show you guys right now. We just finished the ghost tour. There wasn't really much that I could film. It's just something you should do when you come to New Orleans. And the two, cemetery and ghost tour, they go hand in hand. So I would say do both of them in the same day so you can get like what's going on, like how Nicolas Cage lost his career. But now that the ghost tour's done, we're gonna go to a little shop, eat some gumbo. I'll show you guys when we get there. We just made it in the restaurant. The food came out. We got chicken espagnole, a combo platter,
jambalaya, chef creole, and crawfish etouffee.
I got chicken because I'm not that big of a seafood fan. Oh man, that food was so good. The jambalaya was probably my favorite thing I had on this trip so far. I'm super full. We're all full. I think we're headed back to the hotel now. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of seeing like all the jump cuts of headed back to the hotel, so I'm gonna just end the video here. If you guys are enjoying the New Orleans vlogs, subscribe for more. I'll catch y'all later.